Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors, a Scab's Favorites rendition, if you will. Before we get into it, you know we got to say this. There was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, that number's going down, but anything above 0 is unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. We're back to blue here. Most misunderstood thing we've done. So let me say it like this. I support my friends and family who are in law enforcement. They're good men and good women who do their job. That way all the other, I don't have to hear this. If we're doing this, we need to do this much better. So, how do we do that, Scab? How do we support our friends? Mainly by standing here and saying, hey, I back the blue who are my friends and family. And all the good men and women who are there. Are there turds? Sure there are. Okay. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, I just watched a video from Donnie B All-day, his favorite 3 knives. Now, I can't do that. I can't do it. I'm going to show you my very favorite knife. And we're going to keep it under however many minutes, because I always say that and we never do. First thing is this. Favorite pocket fixed blade. And then I'll give you like my top 3 or 4 and then my all-time favorite. So this is, hands down, one of my top favorites. It's my Work Tough Gear Nomad EDC. Now, I mentioned this morning in a reel, we're going to start doing Work Tough Wednesdays. That'll start the first Wednesday in August. But this is my Nomad EDC. It's Hitachi 34. It's on me every single day of my life. It's a multifunctional tool. This is one of my top 3. Different category. Folder. My Billy Wah demo. Lion Steel Bill Harsey, Robert Young Pelton are the designers in conjunction with Billy Wah's M390 titanium handle scales. I had DJ Horn not only sharpen it after a hard use video, but I had him anodize my handle scales for my boy E. In a couple weeks, it will be 2 years since Eric passed, and so I thought this was apropos. This is my favorite folder, or a folder I carry every day. It is in my top 3. My favorite beat to hell knife, my favorite go to hell knife, my favorite use all the time knife, hands down, is quite simply this. This is the most used preacher on the planet. There's no arguing that. There's 5 or 6 videos of hard use. We busted concrete blocks. We chopped trees down. To the chagrin of everyone, we've done more with this knife than most people. Now listen, this particular preacher, again, DJ Horn has modified the edge. I had him redo the edge, but this thing has been rode hard, hung up wet, and come back for more. It's got a leather sheath. This is my favorite go to war, go to hell knife. I carry it a lot. It's 7 or 8 millimeters thick. This happens to be an actual 10-inch blade. I love these knives so much, I give them out every 500 subscribers, which, yes, I have a couple ordered. Yes, we're still doing that. But I told y'all we're doing it different. So, we have the preacher for just an all-around hack 'em up, chop 'em up, go to hell knife. 5160 steel rosewood handles. Seriously, 4 or 5 videos on this. My damn pictures on their website. I love this knife. This is my go to hell knife. Favorite folder that I carry a lot is my Billy Wah demo. Look up who Billy Wah was. This is number 22. Miss Claire made sure that I got the 22nd one made, so it means more there. So there's that. And then my Nomad EDC, an absolute favorite. So these 3 you're going to find on me most days. That's just the truth. Now, a couple honorable mentions, and we'll move through this thing pretty quickly. And remember, guys, these are mine. Somebody says, I have to disagree. What the hell are you disagreeing with? It's my picks. Oh, for the love of God, start a channel. Anyway, here we go. Some honorable mentions, okay, that I do love, and I'm going to show you one. I'm going to walk outside and start my review on today. And then my favorite. Honorable mention, my Medford Praetorian T and S90V. Again, I don't give a shit about who made it. The thing with this channel is this. I don't get into all the bullshit, okay? I don't care about gray. I don't care. I like the knife. It was a gift from Captain Electro. It's S90V. It's very comfortable for me. I carry it all the damn time. It's sharp as shit and it holds an edge. Enough said. Honorable mention. One that's rising fast. Super fast. And y'all know what it is. because I carry it every day. It's an American made as well. It's my ZT0303. Just straight up badassery, man. This was my first knife over $300, and I love it. It's S30V, grippy G10. I love this knife. It's a workhorse of a knife. A more popular version of this is the 0350, I believe. 0350. It's the smaller one and one of the best pocket knives made. But this 0303 is just one of my favorites. And I'll tell you another one, and I'll show you a quick comparison, really, is the 03808 on top and the 0303. Both frame locks, both favorites. So those are some honorable mentions. Now, if we have to go to say, favorite just out there thing, favorite just kind of blade, melee blade, it's got to be my Scythe. I don't remember the real name of it, from Carnivora. This thing is wicked. Got a cool demonstration on this, video on this. This is it. My favorite melee that I EDC. Two things that I EDC. My cold steel shovel and my cold steel warhammer. No bullshit. One of the I pulled both out of the car, but at all times, one if not both are in my car. Okay, and not just not sell. No, they're fun. One, two. This is multifunctional. You can use this as an axe. You can get out and throw it. You can dig a hole with it. Imagine that. This is a hammer. Now, if we have to go, and I wanted to mention these two because these two are true. If we had to go like bushcrafty style, belt knife style, my favorites. It's kind of I like the Elbrus SK85 from Work Tough Gear. This is a great knife set, spear point, drop point, spear point, whatever, with that choil, with the jimping on the back. Fantastic blade. This is a great EDC. It's one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. One of, from Work Tough Gear. One that I carry a lot. This one's got to go to DJ. Is my Work Tough Gear tie-all. I love the style of this knife. I love the shape of this knife. I love the sharpness. I love everything about this knife. Now, having said all of that, my all-time favorite knife, which I don't use, by the way, my all-time favorite knife is this right here. Now, here's the thing. This was made by Jed Hornbeak. We went over the design. This is the Stabber. Jed Hornbeak's one of the most awesome dudes on this planet. Now, as many of you know, last year, Jed's wife suddenly and tragically passed. They have 4 children. And Jed, I love you. Jed's a great dude, but Jed made this. And this is just straight up badassery. And I am focusing on the sheath. Everything was made by Jed. This is double stitched. The red is ostrich skin. I like it because I like red and black. You see the quality of the sheath. And guys, I was going to say this too. One of the things I talked to my partner, Joe, Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Make sure to subscribe there. One thing I'm talking about, Joe, is upgrading the equipment to give you better looks at things like this. And as we do our Work Tough Wednesdays and stuff, I want to get some better equipment. So I got to save up some money. And I want to be able to give you a better look at this knife. But I just want to show you a couple things on this. Man, this thing is awesome. You can see the thickness there of the sheath, the quality of the sheath spot on, and then the blade. This is not, it looks like a lot of things. This is a knife that Jed and I came up with. It's got the choil there, double choil there. It is a double-edged dagger. This is a Ward dagger. You see the fullers there? Beautifully done, razor sharp, G10 handles, red liners. Red and black's my favorite color scheme. This is, hands down, my favorite knife. Okay? This is it. The Stabber. You can see how it fits in hand. It is ridiculously sharp. If you see me using this one, oh yeah, it's got, I don't know if you can see it real good. That's one reason I want to upgrade the equipment. Right here we got Jed Hornbeak's billboarding here. This is just a straight up animal of a knife. It is a dagger. It you know, I had some people, it looks like a lot of things. Again, not being smart, super sharp. This is my favorite knife, the Hornbeak Scabber Stabber. And again, the sheath just sets everything in motion. It's a dangler style. It's got a snap right here. Just a beautiful, beautiful work of art, really. Well, that's it, guys. Those are some of my favorites. This is my all-time favorite knife. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. If you don't believe in that, maybe the cosmos will give you a handy. I'm Scab. You're not. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gone, son.